A handbag that can cost more than a car. A product so difficult to buy that some customers spend years trying to get one. And the strangest part? Hermes could easily make thousands more. They have the money. They have a demand. They have millions of people willing to pay. But they refuse because Hermes discovered something most companies never understand. Sometimes selling less is the fastest way to become worth billions. Why would a company intentionally reject customers? In almost every industry, the formula for growth is simple. Make more products, sell to more people, increase revenue. But Hermes operates by completely different rules. A normal company tries to remove barriers between customers and products. Hermes creates those barriers. The waiting, the exclusivity, the difficulty. These are not problems for Hermes. They are part of the product. But this strategy only works because Hermes is not really selling handbags. The obvious explanation is craftsmanship. And craftsmanship is absolutely part of the story. Hermes employs highly skilled artisans who spend years mastering leatherwork. A single bag can require many hours of handmade work. But quality alone does not explain why customers pay tens of thousands of dollars. Because there are many beautifully made products in the world, yet very few become symbols of wealth and status. Something else is happening. What turns a handbag into a financial asset and status symbol? The secret weapon behind Hermes is scarcity. But not ordinary scarcity, artificial scarcity. Most companies see demand and increase supply. Hermes does the opposite. They carefully control production to make sure demand stays higher than availability. The result? Customers don't simply want the product. They compete for access to it. And this is where Hermes becomes different from almost every other fashion company. Humans naturally place higher value on things that are difficult to obtain. A product available everywhere becomes familiar. A product almost impossible to access becomes meaningful. The Birkin bag is not only leather, stitching, and hardware. It represents something deeper. I was able to enter a world most people cannot. This is the psychology of luxury. The customer is not only buying an object, they are buying identity. But Hermes discovered an even more powerful advantage. Luxury brands face a dangerous problem. If they make too many products, they risk becoming ordinary. And ordinary products must compete on price. Hermes avoids this trap. By limiting supply, they protect the perception of value. Instead of asking, "How many bags can we sell?" Hermes asks, "How valuable can we make each bag?" This allows the company to maintain some of the strongest margins in the luxury industry. So why doesn't Hermes simply build more factories and make millions of bags? Because scaling creates a risk. The moment everyone can easily buy something, it stops feeling exclusive. The company's greatest asset is not the leather. It is the perception. Hermes understand a rule that many luxury companies eventually forget. Scarcity creates desire. Unlimited supply destroys it. The strangest proof of Hermes' strategy appears after the original sale. Some Hermes bags can maintain or even increase their value over time. Why? Because the company has created something rare. A luxury product that behaves partly like a collectible. Customers are not only buying fashion. They are buying something connected to craftsmanship, history, and status. But the biggest lesson from Hermes goes far beyond handbags. Hermes represents a larger shift in modern luxury. The richest brands today are not simply selling better products. They are controlling access. They understand that people do not always desire what is available. They desire what feels impossible to obtain. This is why companies across watches, cars, fashion, and real estate use similar strategies. They are not selling objects. They are selling belonging. So why does Hermes refuse to sell more bags? Because making more bags could actually make each bag less valuable. The company's greatest product is not the handbag. It is the feeling that owning one means something. In a world where almost everything can be purchased instantly, Hermes built a billion-dollar empire by making something people cannot easily have. If you want to understand the hidden business strategies behind the world's most powerful luxury brands, subscribe. The next story is even stranger.